On today's show, kids gear up for a very special deer camp, a first hunt brainstormed by this guy.
I just feel like now it's time to give that back.
And these musicians take a break from the stage to do a little fishing with us.
Minnesota Bound, presented by Connecticut Water Treatment Systems.
Hi everybody, Bill, Millie and I welcome you to Minnesota Bound.
Up first today, it's time for deer camp, which is why we headed north to Malacca, where kids are gonna make some memories.
Thanks to a father and son who believe the traditions of deer hunting need to be passed along.
For kids in deer camp, a few real rules apply. Most importantly, better bring along a ball.
If you can sit back right now and, watch these kids playing football and just, being kids, it's like, that's really what it's all about.
I'm so excited about this youth hunt. I can't believe how excited I'm about it. Just been preparing for probably a couple months.
That's Bill Worth, a guy with an idea.
I've been hunting rifle season for 50 plus years, so I've never missed a year. My uncles, my grandfather were really into it, and so I had some awesome mentors. I just feel like now it's time to give that back.
So this year, he opened his deer camp to kids.
Just try to remember these opportunities and where to place your shot.
A chance to mentor.
Is everybody excited?
Yeah.
Alongside his son, Jared.
Gotta have the Worth construction hats.
The Worths, home builders by trade, hunters by hobby.
Blaze orange caps, layout for all the kids.
We're very blessed with the land that we have and the hunting that we have. I feel more blessed than I deserve. So.
Jared's kids will hunt.
Do you have a pocket that you can zip them in or you won't lose them?
So will mine. And this youngster.
His original name was Whiskers.
Oh, I don't know.
A hunter with passion born right there.
Oh, really?
Through her dad.
Yep,
I can't take all the credit.
my whole family.
There we go. That's more like it.
Lucas Geed hunts big game. It's a family thing.
This is my 33rd deer season that I've been a part of. So ever since I can remember, we've been taking, Adrian with us out on hunts.
The Worths invited Lucas and Adrian to the youth opener.
Instant yes.
And so far, what do you think?
It's amazing.
Without getting too emotional, it's the world. I mean, you just realize how quickly time goes by, and she's 10 years old, so I just want to have as many hunting experiences with her as I can.
Tonight, Dad will watch daughter hunt.
It means the world.
Enough said.
Hey, did you want to put your hair back in the...
I didn't have a ponytail.
I don't think she's any stranger to hunting. She actually is pretty excited about it.
Yeah.
Very excited to have them here. And so not only did this has been a family deal, but it's also been friends. First and foremost, please keep us all safe. And may we see some deer tonight and have some great stories to share when we get back to camp tonight. Thank you. Amen.
Let's do it.
Bill hopes these kids might make memories.
I think I remember almost every hunt, especially the early years. Those early years were so darn fun.
Tonight, Adrian's story starts. straight ahead, a moment that makes a young hunter's heart flutter.
Minnesota Bound is brought to you by Connecticut Water Treatment Systems, Star Bank, Strike Master, and by Winnebago Industries. Be great outdoors.
My friends Bill and Jared Worth hope their lifelong passion for deer hunting will sort of rub off on the next generation. Exactly why we all headed to camp for the first day of the youth deer hunt. Photographs document moments.
1, 2, 3.
The Worth family hopes this single shot might be the start of a much more sizable story.
I feel like if we're not teaching our youth, who will be?
I'm hoping that the kids that are here want to continue to do this for the rest of their lives, and someday that they become a mentor.
Bill and Jared Worth opened their hearts and their deer camp, a hunt where kids come first.
To share with family and friends, I'm like in heaven. Just feel so blessed, I really do.
Adrian Geed hunts here for a first time. She shares a stand with her dad.
It's black. Oh, wait, there we go.
This is a perfect place to do this. You know, you go in there to Bill and Jared's cabin and you see the pictures from, you know, all the little kids growing up and all the different experiences, and it's so valuable to be able to share these experiences with her and help pass on whatever knowledge I've acquired over the years.
First afternoon, they wait patiently together.
Do you remember what Bill read about where they would come out?
They like to come out in like this area right over here. Did you know, or were you just quizzing me?
Her patience does her very well in the blind. Even if she's not seeing anything, she's constantly aware.
And engaged in lifestyle too.
I think it's important, you know, as it's harder and harder to find places to hunt, to have these kids understand what it's like to develop landowner relationships.
Which is why Adrian and the deer camp crew came up with a horse trade. A bit of sweat equity in camp during off-season.
I want to make sure that the kids understand that, you know, show some gratitude. Just whatever you can do to help show your appreciation is pretty important.
Our families are extremely close. Same values. That's what it's about, right?
Downtime, up in the blind, even in the rain.
Get over your legs so your pants don't get so wet. Sometimes after it rains, see the deer all wet. When you're wet, what do you like to do? Gets up, shake off a bit.
Just the surroundings, and just take it in and enjoy it. Just looking around like you never take the time to do. You're always in a hurry, and it's the time that I don't have to be in a hurry.
Just what we all hope for. Well, and that moment.
Right on the other side of this green bush, I can see her ears twitching. Is your red dot on? Comes another one. Get ready, get ready. Same spot, same spot.
It was really cool to see those fawns come out, and then I got really excited when Mom came out, and I just wanted to wait a little bit in case maybe another doe and her fawns came out, or maybe even a buck came out. Just about to take the safety off, and there they go.
That was exciting, huh?
Just one small chapter in a much bigger book of hunts to come. memories made thanks to a couple of hunters who believe that sharing might be deer camp's biggest trophy.
It's really what it comes down to sometimes. It is.
Just a quick note following the story, plenty of the young hunters made memories in camp. Check out those photos.
Closed captioning provided by Clamshell Beach Resort.
This next story is about a musical group with an unusual name. My dad, Ron Schara, catches up with musicians who also love to fish.
Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Armadillos.
Just listen. And they do.
As a fan of music, it's the blend, it's the harmonies, and they're just masters of their craft. And I really love that.
Yes, this is a fabulous collection of Minnesota musical talent. A band with the strangest name, Armadillos, as in fabulous armadillos. How'd that happen? Band founder Greg Armstrong explained.
There are no armadillos in Minnesota, as far as I know, except for us. So my last name, Armstrong. Armadillos came from my last name.
Okay, it's a long story going from Armstrong to Armadillos. So did he add fabulous to Armadillo?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Formed in 2006 in St. Cloud, the Armadillos still appear regularly on stage in St. Cloud's Pioneer Place on Fifth Theater, and almost always in front of sellout crowds.
So yeah, we do about 180 or so a year. Our party band plays all summer long, about 4 nights a week, and then the themes start in the winter times.
It's not all music gigs from the Armadillos. Turns out many band members also like to fish. So let's go fishing. With Captain Chris Kudak at the helm, we departed onto Mille Lacs.
We're going to Big Point on some rocks to go look for some smallmouth and some walleyes. We're going to see if these guys can catch fish.
Once anchored on the hot spot, the band began to, well, play, sort of.
You want a crawler? You want a leech?
While we wait for a bobber to go down, let's meet some of the cast. Vocalist Cassie Ronnie.
A lot of people know me as Cassandra May, but I go by Cassie.
Name?
That's the stage name, yes. I've been singing my entire life.
Tim Hausner, guitar singer.
You know, I think the first show I did with them was about 16 years ago.
Paul Diethelm, guitar man and Armadillo since the start.
I started playing guitar when I was 16 years old. I have been hooked on music since I can remember. Earliest memories are just bouncing up and down to music and wanting to beat on something and make some rhythm, right?
Chris Hawkey, lead singer and KFAN radio host.
I started radio right out of high school. I went to a broadcasting school in Dayton, Ohio. I grew up in Indiana, and music has always been my goal. I always wanted to be a singer. I always wanted to be a rock star. And I figured radio was a pretty good second job. I just love the idea that every night I'm going out and singing all these different songs and trying new things. That's exciting.
Jay O'Donnell, original drummer.
Beats working, I guess. Because I have worked also, and I always come back to drumming because it's something you love, you know. Oh, I think it's an expression, you know, you can put yourself into a little bit and try to make it better.
Oh, wait. Paul, the guitar plucker, has a fish on.
The reel is not taking any line in. There it is. He's coming. Oh, it's a big
smallie.
There you go.
Hey, oh, daddy's smallie.
That thing. Whoa. Hey, baby.
The guitar man strikes again. How'd you suck that hook though? We went blown by a blow. Good guy. Gee, that's a beauty. That's a dandy there.
Good fish.
Okay, see you later, buddy.
Let's just say there were more laughs than bites.
You didn't get that, did you?
Then it was time for a little music. Fabulous fishing music by the Fabulous Armadillos. I wonder if they know. Hey, my bobber just went down.
Minnesota Bound is brought to you by OnX Hunt. Visit Brainerd. And by Totem Resorts, the premier destination for world-class fishing.
Okay, it's time to take a walk in the park.
That's right. We head to Elm Creek Park Reserve, which has 4,900 acres of an outdoor playground.
Today we're at Elm Creek Park Reserve up in Champlin. So Elm Creek is a big woods forest, 5,300 acres in size, and includes wetlands and prairies and big woods all across the park. The park has lots of amenities you can do. You can hike and walk the trail system. We have over 12 miles of turf trails and paved trails that you can hike and ride your bike on. We have mountain bike trails, over 13 miles of single track mountain bike trail you can do here. You can disc golf, you can swim, and there's just lots of opportunities to sightsee and hike throughout the park. At the Rivers Park District, there's no charge to enter any of our parks. You can come and use our parks anytime you want. However, we do charge for certain activities. If you want to come and use the archery range, there's a cost. The swim pond and disc golf all have costs, including the winter rec area to go cross-country skiing. But to come and enter the park and just go for a bike ride or go for a hike, it's free. Elm Creek is also well known for a single-track mountain bike trail. Nearly 13 miles of trail with beginner to intermediate to advanced trails. It's just awesome to get out and really get an opportunity to try mountain biking. Archery range at Elm Creek Park Reserve is pretty unique. We have not only an archery range, but we have an archery course. It's almost 30 acres in size. We have over 15 stations that you can walk around and shoot at different heights and distances and really get a feel for what it's like to be out in the woods, besides just having an archery range of multiple distances that you can shoot at. And it's been in the big woods. This is a gorgeous place to be. So Eastman Nature Center is a nature center built on outdoor education. The goal is to educate people about the outdoors, the environment, and nature. It's a great place to do it in a hands-on way, out in the woods. At Eastman Nature Center, we have outdoor programming, so you can come to a scheduled program and learn how to do certain individual things out in the woods, or you can come and do it on your own. One additional amenity that we have here in the park is also a 30-acre dog off-leash area. So you can come in and let your dog run and enjoy and socialize with other dogs in a fenced-in area, almost 30 acres in size. During the winter time, we have a winter recreation area, which is very large. We have cross-country ski trails, a terrain park, snowboarding, and downhill, and a tubing hill. And you can rent tubes and cross-country skis and snowshoes and downhill skis at that location and have a great time during the winter.
The amount of things to do there seems to be endless.
That's right. Millie wants to go right now.
She sure does.
Well, that about does it for us. We sure hope we'll see you back here next week.
In the meantime, remember, introduce a kid to the great outdoors. Want to go to the dog park?
Transportation provided by Premier Transportation. Call 1-800-899-7433.